We're back, and joining us now is Dr. William Crossland. He is also a member of Cardiology Associates of Savannah and St. Joseph's Candler. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
A lot to discuss, Dr. Crossland. How is vascular disease different from heart disease? We're going to start there.
Right, so there are some similarities and differences between vascular disease and heart disease. The main similarity is that you can develop plaque development in your legs and in your heart arteries, as well as in your heart. So the coronary arteries can develop plaque, which can lead to chest pain and chest pressure. Some of the differences with heart disease is that heart disease does encompass heart failure, so issues with the heart muscle, valve issues. The valves can get blocked up or leaky, as well as electrical issues. Some of the main signs and symptoms of heart disease are chest pain, chest pressure, shortness of breath with walking around. If you have any of those symptoms, it's good to talk to your primary care physician and maybe seek an evaluation with the cardiologist to decide on whether or not those symptoms are coming from your heart.
Wow, yeah, lots to consider. We spoke to Dr. Hunt earlier today about vascular screenings and really the importance of those. So share some things that might change with our heart as we age.
So the heart's a pretty durable organ, but it can develop some wear and tear as you age. Some of the things that change as the heart ages is you can develop some stiffening or weakening of the heart from uncontrolled high blood pressure. You can develop some electrical issues as far as short circuits, so certainly dropped beats with heart block or maybe an erratic heart rhythm with AFib. You can also develop, again, calcification or leakiness from heart valves. All of those kind of play a role and can develop symptoms of heart disease. And that's kind of some of the ways that the heart ages as we go along.
So let's talk prevention for just a moment. Give us some steps that we might be able to take to keep our heart healthy.
One of the primary ways to be able to reduce your risk of heart disease is controlling and identifying risk factors. Some of those risk factors are diabetes, so controlling your blood sugars, active smoking, trying to stop smoking or other tobacco products, obesity, trying to lose weight, high cholesterol, uncontrolled hypertension, strong family history of heart disease. Those are some of the main ways that we try to reduce the risk of heart disease. One of the main things that's asked of me is what's the best way to reduce your risk by diet. One of the main ways is the Mediterranean diet, which is high quantities of lean proteins with chicken and fish, as well as fruits and vegetables with lower quantities of nuts, dairy products, and cheeses. That has been shown to have the lowest cardiac mortality. I also think that it applies well in kind of the low country, coastal Carolina lifestyle. I think there's a lot of great local sources of those food products, and it's sustainable in this area.
So we might just be in the right spot.
I think so.
Let's talk a little bit more about some of the procedures that you do specifically. So cardiac catheterizations is something that you do frequently. Let's talk about what that does. What does that mean?
Heart casts, where we go in and take pictures of the heart arteries, either through the wrist or through the leg. We take pictures in multiple different views to see if they have blockages. If we find a blockage, then we can typically fix it with a stent. In smaller percentages, we can sometimes find multiple blockages, at which point we talk with the surgeon about what's the best way to fix that, whether it be stents or bypass.
Okay, and we have a minute and a half left, and still some things I think are important for our viewers to learn about. So one being that death rates from heart disease have actually declined over the last decade.
Right.
What do you attribute that to?
I think that cardiac care has become more minimally invasive. We've also become more effective in how we treat things. I think some of the key ones are certainly TAVR has come a long ways as far as managing aortic valve disease in a higher risk population that previously could not tolerate an open heart procedure. I think that our cardiac surgeries have become more minimally invasive, so we don't always have to go with a traditional sternotomy down the chest, and sometimes they can go in between the ribs to be able to fix a heart issue. Also, our management of AFib has become much more effective with blood thinners and Watchman devices.
Yeah, incredible stuff. And also incredible, you're talking a little bit about some of these things that have changed over the years, and of course technology is one of those things. What's on the horizon? Can you give us a preview?
I think cardiac imaging is playing a stronger role in the management of heart disease. Our cardiac MRIs are more effective. Our cardiac CTs are helping our TAVR team give us a roadmap, as well as our echocardiograms give us a three-dimensional view of the heart so that we can know exactly what we're dealing with when we get in there.
Great information, Dr. Crossland. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. We've got more Living Smart after this. Thank you for joining us today. All of the heart and vascular specialists we've spoken to today have offices right here in Bluffton at 10 Oak Forest Road in Belfair Town Village. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you found this both educational and beneficial. For more information on this program or any of the services provided by St. Joseph's Candler, please visit their website at sjchs.org. We'll see you next time on St. Joseph's Candler's Living Smart in the Lowcountry.